You asked us to expand on our analogy of the branch, which was a reference we made in a conversation when we were asked about trust. We said that humans want to jump from not trusting to complete trust of themselves in the universe, but that leap is impossible, and that trust needs to be developed the way the branch of a tree grows and develops. You need to wait for the branch to grow strong enough to be able to hold the weight of you before you stand on it. But you often start to develop a little bit of trust, start to have the branch growing, and then you try and put your whole weight on it, and the branch breaks and you fall to the floor and find further proof that you should not trust. This analogy is applicable not just to trust, but to so many things. You also mentioned in your question that you heard recently that trees grow stronger when there is wind. And although we have mentioned before that the energetics of the earth are changing so that growth will no longer require the amount of pain that has been required to grow on the earth in the past, there will always be some friction in place as you move from where you are to where you are going. As you climb the dimensions, this friction reduces and reduces, and it would be absolutely imperceptible to humans now. But the wind is necessary, and in your human plane right now, you will find that in the physical, as you move from where you are to where you want to go, there will be some resistance. And that is a good thing. It is not a bad thing. It allows you to develop the capacity of locating and clearing the resistance within yourself. And as you do that, you will encounter less resistance in the outer world. The process of developing spiritually is not so that nothing ever goes wrong, because when something goes wrong, that is only ever an opportunity to discover what is really going on inside of you, where you are not completely aligned. And this might sound confusing or difficult to comprehend, but aligned is not just good, and misaligned is not just bad. Contrast of all sorts is important, and it is all a part of the whole. Maida is finding it distracting that her dog is crying for dinner. It is making it slightly more challenging for the flow of the information to come through, but that is okay. This is part of the process, and she's appreciating the opportunity of channeling in a more challenging situation, which is similar to the analogy of the wind helping the tree to grow stronger. We are not saying that you need to go and look for difficulties. Challenges will present, and they will always be mirroring something. But also, challenges and the overcoming of them can be exhilarating. It's only when you perceive them as problems that they are felt as bad. So we encourage you to once again anchor into the deep knowing that at the core there is no problem. And if you step on your branch before it has grown enough and you fall down, that is also not a problem. It is letting you know next time that you need the branch to be thicker, stronger before you stand on it. And just like the trees, do not fight the wind. Do not fight when things do not look like they're going your way, but flow with them. Know that there is something there for you. Ultimately, the universe aligns with what is going on inside of you, and it wants to give you what you want. Use the external to be a mirror of what you want more of and what you want less of, and how to align within yourself. There is never a problem. If there was a problem, it would be the misperceiving of things as problems. We love you. We will communicate with you again. Go well.